Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Melanie, and today I'm here to give you an update, my final update from my 2022 Project Pan and my whole finale update. So just my little disclaimer is I have two little babies behind me. They're 5 weeks old now, and they might be making some sounds. So my apologies if you hear like baby grunting and stuff. They're sleeping and they shouldn't be hungry anytime soon, so hopefully they'll be good. But they're just hanging out behind me. So what I want to do is I want to give you a quick rundown as to my Project Pan and my update from the last 2 to 3 months. I'll give you the dates, and then my finale. I'm going to try to keep it short. So basically for 2022, I took on this crazy Project Pan of 68 products from my inventory of skincare, hair care, body care, and a bag of samples. This was like the little bag of samples. And throughout the entire year of 2022, I worked on all these products. My categories were face cleansers, makeup removal, face moisturizers, eye products, masks, like face masks, serums, mists or essences, SPF products, hair products, body moisturizers, body scrubs, perfumes, and then some extra things like nipple balms that I had left over from like previous pregnancies. And then, like I said, the bag of samples. So throughout 2022, I worked on this the whole year. And now I'm gonna tell you the update. My final update was from October 10th through December 31st. And in this time frame, I finished 6 products, which was pretty cool. So I'm just gonna tell you about that, and then I'll give you my finale information. So I didn't finish anything in the face cleansers category. That is a slow going category. Makeup removal, all I have left is that lovely big jar of Pond's cold cream, and that will be going into 2023 with me, sadly, unless I toss it. Face moisturizers, didn't finish anything in that category. Eye products, I'm down to 1 eye product, still using it. That's gonna roll into the new year with me. Face masks, I have 3 left, and I didn't have any updates there. So for the serum category, that's where I had some good accomplishments. So one of my serums that I finished was this Ingredients Face Serum. It looked like I opened it in July 2021, so it expired in July 2022. So I finished it like a few months late, like a few months after the expiration. So I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, so this was a pretty nice serum. It's not one I would repurchase. I liked it well enough, but it was really like aloe for my liking, a little too much like slipperiness for me. So I didn't love that. But in general, it was like a nice serum, and I just felt like kind of basic, and like I said, not a repurchase for me, but done. That was from a Beauty Heroes box. The second serum I finished in this time frame was this, I never know if it's couscous or couscous. And this is the D-Drop Humectant Factor. This also was from a Beauty Heroes box, and I don't know when I opened it and when the expiration was and all that. But use this. This was pretty nice. Again, it's not one I would buy. It has hemp liposomes in it, watermelon ferment, and French peppermint water. I'm on the fence about CBD products, but ultimately I don't know that I'd really like purposely choose to buy products that have CBD in for skincare versus like skincare products that don't have it. So while I am happy to use it, I don't think I'd seek like a CBD skincare product at this point. But this was a pretty nice serum. It had like a nice peppermint kind of smell, and it was like a nice consistency, but I have my cat in my lap if you're seeing like a little white head pop up. But it's not one I would repurchase, but it was nice to like finish 2. I felt very accomplished to finish 2 serums in this time frame. So my next category was SPFs. I have 1 product left, and I did not finish it. I am at this like Babo Botanicals. It's like a stick, and it's like that much left, if you can see. So anyways, nothing to report there. That will be going into 2023 with me. This is really much better for like the summer, I think, like when you're out in the sun, but I might just use it to like use it. Hair products. I have 1 accomplishment, 1 empty from this time period. I finished the InnerSense Detox Hair Mask, and I was pretty excited to be done with it. It's a clarifying detox treatment to remove buildup. I enjoyed using it, but I didn't think it was like necessary to have in my collection. And I didn't really notice any difference between when I used it and when I just normally wash my hair. Part of the thing is I don't use any products on my hair. Sorry. So there's really, other than like Life, there is nothing to, like just regular Life hair stuff. There's nothing to really remove. That being said, I know there was one point since I had the babies that like maybe it had been multiple days since I washed my hair and I was feeling like grody and just like, if like during postpartum, you're like often sweating a lot and you might be like feeding babies and you might have spit up on you and poop diapers and just like it's like a lot of stuff. And sometimes like it's not the easiest to get a shower in, or you might go a little bit longer without washing your hair than you normally would in like normal conditions. So I just remember one of these times since I finished it that I used it and it just felt like so good. I got in the shower. I had like this great shower. I like did the hair mask. I think I like exfoliated my body, completely shaved, like did just like so many, and then like did a face mask after. It felt like life to me. So I did enjoy it that time especially, but in general, it's just a product that I don't think I need. That being said, this was it. I have another one of these from a Beauty Heroes box in the last like few months. So I will be using it again in the future. So I did not repurchase, but will be in my list. All right. Nothing to report in body moisturizers or body scrubs or perfume. So my next category is the mists and essences. And I finished 2 products in this category as well, which was so exciting. So one of them I finished is the Wakina Botanica Hydrating Essence. And this was from a Beauty Heroes box, and this was a really nice product. I really liked it. This is one I would maybe consider repurchasing. There's a lot of different essences and mists that I'm going to be trying in 2023 and that I'd like to try. But I did enjoy this one a lot. It was like a nice spray. The scent was great. Just a kind of like a nice, pleasant floral scent. And yeah, I just enjoyed everything about it. I mean, it's like beautiful. It smells good. It sprayed well. I don't really notice any difference in my skin when I use an essence. I'm not like I use the essence and I'm like, oh my gosh, I notice a difference. It doesn't happen for me. But that being said, I enjoyed using it and I would consider repurchasing because I do enjoy having like an essence as part of my skincare routine. It's just enjoyable to me. The other essence product I used or mist that I finally finished up, you can see it took me so long. I don't know how well you can see, but it's like I was using a Sharpie, like line. Like it took me almost, I think, the entire year to use this up. And this was something that was years old that somebody had just given to me like on a whim years ago. So it was really old and it lasted forever. I don't even think they make this product anymore. So there would not be a repurchase for me. And I am pretty sure the ingredients are probably not that clean if I had to guess, but I don't know. So this is done and that was exciting. That actually was all my mists and essences in my whole project pan. So that was pretty cool. And the final product of the 6 I finished in this time period was this nipple balm. It was the Era Organics Mommy Balm. And like I had mentioned before, these were just from my 2 previous children. When I was breastfeeding, I probably just needed it a little bit at the beginning of breastfeeding and then didn't need it. So I had these in my cabinet and I wanted to find some use for them just to get rid of them. And so I used them as foot creams. So I used this one in full and now it's no longer in my inventory, which is great. So those were the 6 products that I finished in this time frame. I always give myself goals every 2-month period or whatever it turned out to be. So one of my goals was to finish the Ingredients Face Serum. So that was accomplished. I had 7 goals this time. One of my other goals was to finish this Couscous Serum, finished it. One goal was to finish this Inner Sense Scalp Scrub, and I didn't finish it. This is like the size of the big tub. This is empty. All I have is like a small decanted amount left. Well, that's how much I have left. So it's super, super pepperminty. This will take me more than one use, I think, to use. So this will roll into 2023 with me. So I didn't meet that goal. Another goal was to finish the Wakina Botanica Hydrating Mist. Done. Another goal was to finish the Origins Ginseng. Done. Another goal was to finish the Babo Stick. As I mentioned, did not accomplish. And then my 7th goal was to finish the Nipple Balm. So I actually finished, of the 7 like goals I gave myself, I accomplished 5 of them. So that was cool. I think one of them I didn't have this to finish as a goal, but I happened to finish it, so that worked out. Okay, then I had usage goals. Clearly I'm like type A and I enjoy this stuff. So one of my usage goals was to use this Coco Kind turmeric mask 2 times. I only did 1 time, so I met it 50%. Another goal was to use this Live Botanical Tidal Moon Moisture Mask 2 times, and it looks like I used it at least 4 times, so that's cool. This one smells so good, and I love it so much. That's what it looks like. It's beautiful. Actually, it really matches my shirt, but it smells great. It's just a great moisture mask, and this will definitely be rolling into 2023 with me because it is not finished. I've used a lot, and I think it expired in May 22, so it's like 6 months over expiration. So I just hope that it stays and I can use it in full because I really love it. But I did meet my goal with it. Another goal I had was to use the detox mask 2 times, and I did, and I finished it, so that was great. Another goal was to use the hydrating hair mask 2 times, and I actually used it 4 times. So this one's pretty low, as you can probably see. Like, the product is probably like down here, so I'm excited to be done with that at some point. So one other goal I had was to use this Little Fox. It has the glow and marshmallow poof combination 6 times. If you know, I've been trying to finish these forever. It looks like I used these about 3 times. I had a goal of using them 6 times, but in this time period of like October, you know, mid-October through the end of December, I gave birth to twins, and I have newborn twins, so I didn't keep track as well as I would have in normal circumstances, and I think that's to be expected. So I didn't meet my goal with these, I don't think. I did try to use them here and there, and they will be rolled into 2023 with me. And then my final goal was to finish to use this 3 times, and I actually met the goal, which I was surprised by, because I have decided I'm really not big into exfoliating. It's like almost a chore to me in the shower, and I want to do it more, but I don't at the same time. But anyways, I met my goal with it, and this will definitely be rolling into 2023 with me. And then I had 5 samples that I wanted to use up, and I don't have all of them with me right now because it was too much for me to find all the empties, but I did finish 3 of them. I finished the Earthwise Beauty Ferns and Moss Serum, the Josie Moran Argan Oil sample, and the Care Moisturizer. They were just like little sample packages. The 2 samples I didn't finish are the 2 Earthwise Beauty. One is Catharsis Face Mask, and one is the Farazad's Veil Sun Reflector. So these are 2 samples that I will be rolling into 2023. So that is my update for October 10th through December 31st. And now I'm going to tell you about my finale for my Project Pan. So, like I mentioned, I started the Project Pan in 2022 with 68 products and a bag of samples, and my total that I finished in the end was 41 of the 68 products was finished, which I think is so exciting. I think that's really great. So I'm just gonna run through the categories. I had 8 cleansers in the cleanser category. I was able to finish 3 of the 8, which is, you know, I found cleansers to be a challenging category. Makeup remover, I finished 1 of the 2 I had in my Project Pan. The remaining one is the Pond's Cold Cream tub. My next category was moisturizers. I had 10 on here, and I finished 3 of the 10, and 1 of them I threw away because it had spoiled, the Coco Kind Sleep Mask. So in the end, I finished 4 of the 10 moisturizers, so 40% of them. And those are also slow going. So a lot of them will be rolled into next year's Project Pan. Out of eye products, I had 5 eye products, and I finished 4 of the 5, which was really cool. In the mask category, I finished 3 of the 6 masks that I intended to. In the serum category, I finished 4 of the 5 serums that I intended to, which was cool. In the mist essence category, I finished all 4 of the 4 that I set out to. So I got that category completely under control in this Project Pan, which was cool. And the SPF category, I finished 2 of the 3 that I had in the list. And out of hair products, I had 8 hair products on my project pan. I finished 4 of the 8, so 50% of them. And then in the body moisturizers, I finished 6 of the 7 that I intended to. So that was another category that I really got things under control. And in body scrubs, I finished 1 of the 2 that I intended, or that was on the project pan. And in perfume, I finished 2 of the 3. One of those 2, if you remember, was like a small one that fell in the toilet. So I still finished it, but it just happened to fall in the toilet as its way of being finished. I had 3 nipple balms that I went into this project pan with, and I finished 2 of the 3. And I had a shower gel that I finished. And then I have the bag of samples. I didn't keep track of how many samples started with and all that, but it looks like I have 12 samples left, I think, to go into 2023 with. So the project pan to me was a great success, finishing 41 of the 68 products and finishing a bunch of the samples. So as I mentioned when I was just giving you the information, there were some categories that this really helped me get under control. So I'm still pretty overwhelmed in the face cleanser category. Makeup remover, I just have I have the Pond's Cold Cream, which is just like I use here and there just to finish if whatever. Face moisturizers, I'm still pretty overwhelmed in. Eye products, I am very under control in, which is great. In the mask category, I'd say I'm medium. I'm not super minor, but I'm also not feeling totally overwhelmed. So like in the middle. Serums, I think I'm in the middle on that as well. Like I said, I finished 4 of the 5, but I've acquired, especially being a Beauty Hero subscriber. In the mist essence category, I feel really under control based on, using all 4 of the project pan. SPF, I'm pretty under control, I'd say. Hair products, I still have a lot of extra hair products from like over the years. So that is somewhat of an overwhelming category. Body moistures, I got completely under control from this project pan, which is awesome. Body scrubs, I have a few. I have more than I need, so I'll say medium. Perfume, I feel pretty good with. And nipple balms, I have 1 left, so that's in control, and it's actually like half used. And then shower gel, I have none, so that's good. So in conclusion, like I said, I finished 41 of the 68 products I intended to, which is great. I love doing the project pan. It was so fun to track my success with like finishing products and share it with you guys and check in every like 2 or 3 months. I'm definitely doing a project pan for 2023, and I hope to do that video at the beginning of January. I'm definitely like finalizing it and stuff, and it's going to be a little different in some ways, but it'll probably be like a lot of products again. Yeah, I love the project pan. It was awesome. It made me feel so good to be like finishing things and trying to not acquire that like products as I finished, although I'm a Beauty Hero subscriber, so of course I was acquiring products, but not buying them separately, which was good. And then like working on the little bag of samples is just nice because I feel like I don't need like a million little samples like hanging around. So yeah, the project pan was great. I think I had wonderful success, and I'm really happy I did it. And I definitely suggest doing it. And you definitely don't need to do something crazy like 68 products. A lot of people do it very differently than I did. This is what I want to do for 2022. I remember setting out to do it and thinking like, this might be a total failure. It's kind of crazy to pick this many. And in the end, it wasn't a failure. I mean, I finished 41 of the 68. I think it was a pretty great success. So I'm happy. I hope you enjoyed following along with the project pan if you did. And I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments on the finale, like my final results and stuff. And please look forward to my 2023 project pan video. That will be kind of a longer one probably when I show you all the products that'll be in it and talk you through what I'm thinking for the 2023 year. But please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, found it helpful. Click the subscribe button if you'd like to be alerted for when the next video comes out. And I wanted to wish everybody a Happy New Year, and I look forward to hanging out with you in 2023. Thank you again for watching, and thanks for all your support this year. Bye.